Pursue the Tirana-Hach-Kachdas.
The Tirana-Hach-Kachdas is agile. She must have jumped over it.
I'm sure we can jump over it too. My blade. And let's go!
Oh! I was wondering why she healed. I switched to Siora. Of course. I thought the gunner lady was healing. I was like, huh, that's weird. Am I teaching them my peaceful ways by force? I don't teach people. I make them be peaceful.
Someone went through here. In fact, I think I can see several different tracks. I hope she didn't hide in this forest. Finding her here would be quite troublesome.
It is an ancient and holy forest. A powerful place. There must be a Nadaig here. We should be careful.
It's actually just one straight path. Oh, boss fight. Here we go. Super epic boss fight with super epic loot. What the fuck? The Tiana Kastas. What the fuck? I thought he was gonna take off his pants. Shit, what the?
Knock them dead!
They didn't spam parry. Idiots! I'm not healing for this. They're dead already? This is gonna take a while, man. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Have to chip through the armor first. That's one. That's two. That's almost four. Five. Alright, let's min-max armor a bit. Maybe I can survive 2 shots. 6 more armor. And I'm not touching the hat. And this is the best I have. Alright, nice. Perfect.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Oh, it's parryable!
Ward off this fate.
Let me... I'll find out which attacks are all parryable. I'm gonna try parrying that one next. Okay, next time. When it's close. This one. You cannot parry this one. Shit! I know why the NPCs are so bad in this game. They just never block or parry. They just take the hits, they tank. It's so stupid. Look at that. That was such a fast attack too. Holy shit. Alright, so I just can't get hit. That's just how it is.
I need help.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Oh, I have armor potion. But I don't know if that recovers armor. No. Okay, yeah, it just recovers armor. It doesn't give me more armor. Oh my god, that's the attack that one-shots. I only need to watch out for the dashing attack, that one. Everything else I can just react to. No! I clicked the wrong button. Oh, I love it. Such a wonky hitbox on that one. This one. potion soon. Without getting up. Alright, I'm playing safe. Almost died to one shot.
We didn't want this fight.
Shoot! Yes! Oh, the Kokona man was still alive.
Why? Why?
In order to capture and extract from her what we need. To examine her. Dissect her, if necessary. You have done us a great service, guiding us directly to her.
Are you saying that...
Even if the creature has concocted some remedial potion, it is not the song we came for, but the bird. She leads the sorcerers of this island. She knows how they transform, and from where their powers originate. Our scientists think that the remedy is there, in their pseudo-magic, and in their mutation. Thank you for bringing her to us, and ridding us of the monster.
Do you think I'm going to allow you to manipulate me?
I don't think anything.
Me not think.
Apologies, Excellency. But you are going to die tragically from a stray bullet intended for the monster.
What?
Poison on my blade. Let's go.
Is this real plot writing? Like, it's weaker than my companions. Is this a joke?
I'm wounded. I need help.
Mercy, Your Excellency, I surrender.
How dare you ask for mercy after attempting an assassination? After revealing your conspiracy to me? You deserve nothing less than death.
I will not go down without a fight.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Close to is Nestiri.
Come on now. Beat him up. Get him, lads. Epic boss loot. Actually better than what I'm using. All about Epic boss loot. 5 gold.
Tianahak? She's unconscious. We need to bring her back to her village. She needs to be tended to. We should leave right away. Is she going to survive?
Yes, she will heal. They were not shooting to kill her. And we are resistant, you know. The bond empowers us. It gives us the vigor of animals, the resilience of trees. It's undoubtedly for that reason that your alliance is so interested in us. Tianahak, he does not mean to harm you. Please, let me...
What do you want from me, Ranaikse?
We were manipulated by the Alliance. We had no idea that they sought to capture you. We believed their fable of a miraculous remedy. We killed the man that wounded you. He will hunt you no longer. And their governor will have explaining to do.
I suppose I should thank you for having pulled me from their claws and bringing me here. And to have crushed the life out of a few of these parasites. There is indeed a remedy.
Very nice again.
But I doubt that I can do anything against this sickness that you describe. I don't know it. And I don't see how I could create a remedy that would heal it.
Perhaps you could try. We are desperate.
This remedy was prepared for a precise purpose. To heal those who escaped the claws of the Alliance. These monsters capture the Sinol Menoi and torture them, bleed them, put things in their veins. Those that do escape are in such agony that our care and comfort are not enough to mend them. That's why I made this remedy. Not for your Malikor. My people have never fallen prey to such sickness.
How can you be so sure? Perhaps it's your tremendous resistance that protects you from the sickness.
Perhaps. Enon Mil Frictimen protects us all.
Enon Mil Frictimen?
God of 1,000 faces in your tongue. The one and many who protects us and our island. They and we are tied and bound, as they are tied and bound to you. Their generosity to our people is infinite, but the crimes of the Renaigse enrage it. After all, perhaps your Malikor is their vengeance.
This is strange. The 2 tracks that we followed have led us to the same name. Enon Mil Frictimen.
The god of 1,000 faces. But I don't believe he is the origin of your sickness. He protects us. He watches over us.
Precisely. We know that the congregation came to this island long ago, a lot longer than we first thought. The Malakor could be a consequence of that first attempt to colonize. A curse cast at that epoch, brought back by the first defeated colonists. After all, is it not also the origin of the first guardians of the native legends? Either way, one thing is certain. If there is something, or someone on this island powerful enough to heal the Malakor, it is certainly him. We need to bring this news back to Constantine. Even if we don't have a remedy yet, he'll be happy to know that we've made progress.
Is Constantine even alive? Ay 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 ay. Can you parry Malikor? I don't have it yet, so probably parry it by accident. I mean, my parry uptime is at least like 20% or something in this game. Of the entire game time. It's worse? What, a parry broadsword? Oh my god. What do these even do? Increases fury generation. Increases stun. Chain speed, attack speed. These are pretty useful. Balance potions. And the rest are kind of whatever, I think. Equip new ring. I can't use rings. Rings is for magic casters. I only know the way of the sword.
My dear cousin, come closer and tell me what brings you.
Constantine, is it true? Are you in great pain?
This sickness is horrible, believe me. Now I understand what your mother went through. But you have not come to hear my complaints. Speak, it will give me something else to ponder.
Allow me to present Afra, an emissary of the Bridge Alliance. She is an eminent naturalist who studies local flora in an effort to find a remedy.
Your Excellency, it is a great honor.
You were part of Governor Buren's lost expedition, if I've understood correctly, were you not?
Yes, and our research would have borne fruit if it hadn't been so brutally interrupted.
I can only imagine. Nevertheless, you are most welcome. Your great learning will certainly prove useful. I implore you, my dear cousin. Do continue. We are eager to hear your news.
Ask him about. No.
I wanted to inform you of our progress made in the attempt to discover a cure. As you advised, I followed the leads shared by our allies, none of which led anywhere. However, they both pointed in the same direction, towards a sort of god that the natives worship. They call him En-on-mil Frictiman, the god of many faces. He is very powerful and protects the island.
How can you be sure that it's not some sort of myth? Even a superstition?
I saw it with my own eyes take shape during a ritual. It is possible that the Malachor is the expression of its vengeance.
You are referring to the secret we unearthed. The entire continent is paying today for the errors of our grandparents. It is a terrifying perspective.
But if it were true, he must also be able to help us heal.
Katasak, my friend. I saw you flinch hearing that name. You were familiar with this being.
All of the Donegada know him, even in their flesh. He is Tirfredi. It is with him we make our bond. But I would be surprised that he is at the origin of your sickness. He is generous and only rages when attacked and wounded.
I fear that is exactly what we did. Cousin, I know that I ask much of you, but I have no choice. You need to go and find this magical being. I won't survive for much longer. Beg him. Offer him all that he wants, but we must have this remedy. I need it.
I shall do all in my power, Constantine, I promise you. But I need to find a way to communicate with him. I was already sent to fight a guardian under that pretext, and it almost killed me.
There is a way so sacred that even we Donegada cannot use it. En-on-mil Frictiman decides. It is not I who judges your intentions. Go and find Glendan, the sage of the village council of Dorhagenedu. If he deems you worthy, he will
man.
grant you. To be able to speak with him, you must present this seal. It will prove that you are the friend of a member of the council.
I had no idea that such a talisman was required.
You have not yet been named Mal of your clan, Siora, daughter of Bladned. When this has come to pass, we will give you a seal that allows you to give voice to your friends when visiting the council.
It is a symbol of great trust. Why are you awarding me this?
I do not wish to lose the soul who has put their life in my hands. And also, you have proven you are our friend back there
Friends.
in my village.
Thank you, Kata-san.
Feels good, man.
I will not forget this honor you bestow upon me. And thank you, dear cousin, for everything.
Dun, 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 dun. 560 meters away. Why can't I choose the other ones now? Man! Oh, shit! Oh no 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 no. Alright. I'm sure I'm close to the end. There's no way. I've been rushing the main quest for like 10 hours now. What game is next? I don't know. I have no games to play. Why do you think I'm playing this?
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
I already finished Fire Emblem. I could restart on hard mode though. Not hard mode, the next one. Yeah, maddening mode. I started on hard mode, but even that was basically easy mode. No, all I did was the one of Cloud. Was it black deers or something? Or golden deers? I basically use like 3 characters to win. Main character, Cloud, and Hilda. Oh, and the caster woman. I forgot her name, but she had 2 quests. I need to make a really fast phone call before I forget, so I'm gonna AFK for a couple minutes. I'm black. Staying home on a Sunday. Pretty nice actually. In my country right now it is raining like crazy. So yeah, I don't want to be outside, and neither does my dog. What? Why are these in the game? There's so many of these entrances that just go nowhere. Oh yo 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 yo. Oh yo 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 yo. Oh yo 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 yo. I need more seed. Future quests. Did I take the wrong way? God damn it, I think I did. Maybe it's here. Underground passage. How am I liking the story? It's average. I think you're way too forced to interact with way too many different characters you don't care about.
Do it! Hello, my name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. May I enter?
Good day, Legate de Sardet. No, this building is closed to Renaigse.
I am Siora, daughter of Bladne, daughter of Meb. My mother, the Mal of the Red Spears, was a member of the council.
All here remember, and the Vorst Tirse. She was a courageous Mal, but you are not yet Mal in her stead, and you do not carry her seal. I am sorry, Siora. I cannot allow you to enter.
I beg your pardon. I did not know.
Here is the seal of the Denegad Katasach, of the village of Wenshavier.
And so you are a trusted friend of the great healer. He must see your true face and find it worthy. Enter. You are welcome.
I guess you can do the woman's side quest too. And then you get the seal from her like that.
I give you warm greetings, Glendan. I am Desardet, legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Your merchant congregation sways me very slightly from my path. But you are a current of Katasach. His trust in you makes me stop and look at you. What brings you here?
I seek a remedy. My cousin, as well as many other people on our island, suffer from a terrible sickness. We think that only Enon Miel Frictamen can help us find a cure.
Really? And Katasach sent you to see me.
He told me that the only way to meet with your god was to come and see you. You would judge our worthiness.
Judge your intentions? Yes, that I can do. But even if I should do this, you would have many trials to pass. For the path you seek to follow has only been tread but a very few times, and you are the first Renaigse to set foot upon it. We
How
must
many
begin
bears do I have to kill?
where everything begins. There is a trial. The trial of water. It will show us the reflection of your soul.
What must I do?
You must go to a cavern and tell me what you see on the seal you will find deep in its center.
And this cavern is guarded, I suppose.
That is true. But the simplest solution is not always the best. It is a path with many forks. I hope you will prove that you understand the spirit of our people and our island. Go now. Show us your true face, and return purified by the waters of the cavern.
I must leave. Goodbye.
Williams.
I go.
You have spoken to Glendon as you wanted. What more can I do?
Nothing.
Nothing else, thank you. I need to leave.
Good.
Okay. Alright. Complete the trials of the... Of the waters? Of the waters. How hard can it be?
Siora, do you know anything about the trial that awaits us inside?
My mother passed it during the last election, but it was Vinbar that was elected in the end.
Did she tell you about it?
A little, but it is a secret trial. It is important that you give your whole heart to it. I know that you must choose your path in your way. Combat is not necessarily the best response, even if it allows you to get to where you are going. If you are confronted with animals, remind yourself that they must feed. And there are ways of altering food to make those who eat it fall into a deep and peaceful sleep.
She is oddly specific.
Is that an idea that your mother used? It's clever. Thank you.
Look, they're eating the old carcass.
I don't get it. Why would I ever spend effort doing anything else? Like if they were super strong mobs, I understand, yeah? I wanna go around them or something. But they're like the same mobs I've been fighting since the beginning of the game. They didn't even go up in stats. Like, why would I?
This room is full of beasts that the natives call dorsicats. They seem to be resting. Perhaps we can pass without waiting if we...
Wait, did I move past mobs? I guess I did.
Watch out, Anadai!
You were freezing and you
What?
had this empty stare. The water in the basin spoke to you, no?
Yes. Exactly like
What?
the lightning-struck tree. I was something else for a brief moment.
Tell us. Visions like this are guides, keys for the sacred rituals.
Did I miss a
I was in the
cutscene?
sky. I was floating, carried by the wind, and it was a cold feeling. I was high up, and it was getting colder and colder. I felt my blood freezing in my veins. I fell to the ground and spun slowly. And then the sun warmed me. Suddenly I bounced on the ground, and I was taken by the bubbling current of this creek. Then, just like before, the vision dissipated. And I was suddenly with you again. This stone is blackened, eaten away.
Oh, it's a titty monster.
I think it's supposed to evoke death.
And let's go!
What the fuck?
Need healing. Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Oh. Oh. Oh, one bar. 2. 3. Alright, it's gonna start dying now. I don't get one shot by that. Oh! What the fuck? Oh, damage! Hit him so hard he turned around. I think this is the male version of the big titty monster. I killed one of these before, in the past, yeah. Oh, I can't get stuck in the corner. If he starts casting lightning, I might... That one is not blockable, I think. That one. Oh, fuck! Maybe it is. I'm not sure. Oh boy. Oh boy. Maybe I was greedy there. Maybe. What? I think there's a very slight window where you're not blocking. What? What the fuck? The scariest part is not the boss. The scariest part is redoing this. How much loot? Super item. $150 gold. At least it's 30 times more than usual. Which is still fucking nothing. I'll wear that armor now, huh? Oh. It's worse. Because this one gives at least 1 science. That one's better. Okay then. Not that I use the science, but you know. The other one just straight up doesn't give anything. What's the... What's the thing?
This must be the seal that Glendan spoke about. It looks like the silhouette of the mountain of Tirfredi. And a face is drawn within it.
The spirit of the volcano. One of the faces of Einon Milfrichteman.
Oh, what? I'm done? Huh?
Bertir to Mad on Olmanawi. I congratulate you for passing the trial. Enter.
And so you have returned. Can you tell me what the seal deep within the cavern brings into your mind?
A face in the mountain of Tirfredi.
Then you have seen the true face of the island when looking into her waters. And the island has seen inside you. You have given the blood of the animals that protected the entrance to the passage. You have chosen strength a first time. In choosing the path of silence, you avoided confronting the Dosantats. And in the end, you have forgotten the ritual and confronted the guardian that protected the seal. This says many things about you. You have sided with strength. It is one path that others have chosen before you, but it rarely leads to wisdom. The island saw your courage, but also your brutality.
Am I authorized to encounter Enormil Frichtemann now? To present him with my request?
If the High King agrees,
There's another guy that has to
we
agree.
shall not oppose that decision. Only a High King or High Queen is allowed to open the sanctuary. I warned you. Your voyage is far from over.
Far from
I
over?
suppose that I'm going to need to convince them as well. Where can I find them?
I do not know. And I believe that it may be another trial on your path to find the one you seek.
Is he hiding? Has he been captured?
He disappeared several months ago. Since then, we have not heard from him. He was worried about the Renaigse. The last people to have seen him, I'm told, were the most important chiefs of the clans here at the council. There was Deirdre, Blatnid, Ulan, and Dunkas.
My mother, alas, can tell us nothing more.
Yes, I heard about your loss, Siora. And divorced Tirce. Mourning is a difficult time to pass.
And divorced Tirce. Thank you, Glyndon.
Deirdre is the Mal of the clan of the Storm Warriors. You will find her in the village of Vedlug.
I've already met her. She sent me to confront a guardian.
That sounds like her. Ulan is the Mal of the village of Vignamri, near the coast. It is said that he welcomes the Renaigse. As for Dunkas, he leads the Vigigidor. He is the chief of the Earth Healers. His village is not very far from the Didekidan Nadages.
Very well. I will go and see them. Try to find this High King. Thank
He
you.
gave me like 7 different names. I can't remember a single one of them.
I hope that you will find him.
Okay. Alrighty then. So, what does my quest log look like? Speak to Constantine. Okay. Is there a shop here? These savages don't know how to trade yet. He never sells anything good. It's so weird that I haven't found proper upgrades for weapons. Am I out of money? Ring of the Divine. Could use the old man again, I guess. No willpower to wield an amulet. I know I can upgrade it, but it's like 40 damage per level up. The point is more like, how am I using a weapon I found at like, I bought at like level 10 or something? And I've just never seen another upgrade. In fact, I think that same weapon has been in the shop since the beginning of the game. And it's just not been anything better. The fuck?
Lieutenant, I demand an explanation. Tell us what is going on. We haven't heard anything about Lord Dorsey's condition in spite of our inquiries. We are extremely worried. And then all of a sudden one of his guards appears, shaken and on his own, though he is part of his retinue.
Please,
Allow me the chance to shed some light, my lady.
Your soldier is nothing more than a coward for abandoning his highness!
Tell me, what is going on?
This soldier has just reported in. He is asking for reinforcements. He believes that Lord Dorsey has been attacked.
He believes? He ran here without full knowledge of what happened firsthand.
I was sent on patrol far from the camp, but I heard screams, from men and from beasts. I wanted to return to camp, but then I heard a deafening sound, grinding, like a landslide. I thought then it would be best just to go and get help.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You are dismissed. I would like to have a discussion with this man alone.
Yes, sir.
My lady, could you lead these fine people into the hallway, if you would be so kind?
Certainly. I deplore this embarrassing turn of events. But know that you have my full support in all circumstances.
In the interest of avoiding a general panic, tell me precisely what happened back there.
Your cousin ordered us to escort him beyond the town limits. The Islander convinced him to go on some journey.
By Islander, do you mean the Denegad
What?
that
They're
came
just
to treat
there.
his affliction?
They're like 1 meter away.
A strange bird. Missing more than one feather, you ask me, sir. I was ordered to set up patrol along a small path, rather far from the rest of the company. I was told to protect our perimeter from anyone wandering along. According to the Islander, it was the only access to their planned destination. I did my rounds for quite some time. Not a soul came along. But then I heard cries a ways off, and I went running to help. I heard an enormous crashing sound like an avalanche of rocks. So then I turned right back around.
And you ran all the way here? Do you know precisely where the company was when you heard these sounds?
No, not precisely. I hadn't gone there. But I could show you where I was posted. The Islander said they were following the path, but he was quite a ways ahead when I lost sight of them.
Why didn't you go and look for yourself? To see if they had been buried by a rock slide?
What? Alone? What could I have done? It seemed of greater urgency to go and get help.
I'm still having trouble deciding if cowardice or intelligence got the best of you. But that's a question for your superiors. My cousin was quite weak. Do you know why he decided to follow the Denegad?
His Highness was feeling much better. The potions that he was drinking must have been potent. I mean to show no disrespect to His Highness, but that Islander had the high ground in the War of Wits. I wasn't privy to their counsel. I haven't the beginning of an explanation for the expedition, but your cousin was all full of enthusiasm and ordered that we set out as quick as we could make ready.
That sounds like him. What sort of mess has he gotten himself into? Again?
I am sorry, sir, but I don't know anything else I could tell you.
Dismissed, soldier. Looks like I'm going on an expedition.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, jeez. And I haven't even started on the quest yet from the other guy. Oh, looks like it moved the world forward a bit. I failed a bunch of quests. Ay, 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 ay. Kill that bird if it comes close.
This is the camp that Constantine's escort must have established.
It looks more like a battlefield. I hope the Donegad and your cousin survive the fight.
Search the zone. Let's see if we can find any clues as to what's happened here. Most of the weapons are missing. Our soldiers wouldn't have taken a rest without defenses. The tents were lacerated by what looks like claws, and there are traces of blood everywhere. Some of these men must have been attacked in their sleep. By beasts? Our soldiers were attacked by surprise, and there were animals among the assailants.
Animals.
However, our men reacted properly. They were armed and they fled as best they could. There are no bodies, and no sign of Constantine or Katasak's presence here. Perhaps they were in another place, and the soldiers
I see
to
two
join
bodies
them.
right
We
there.
need to follow the tracks.
What? There's another. And there's one here too. This fucking place is littered with corpses.
This area has been trampled. An entire stampede passed by here. Our soldiers must have fled the zone and taken this path followed by their assailants. This is a sacred place of a native cult. No doubt this is where Katasak and Constantine were going.
It isn't really a place of a cult, but rather a place of anchoring. A place where Donegada perform a ritual to become Sinol Menawi. These places are charged with great energy. Perhaps Katasak wanted to use it to bring relief to your cousin.
Perhaps. There are bodies, and without a doubt there was fighting here. Search the place. Let's see what we are able to find. This blade is a native ritual knife, and this bowl contained a potion. Someone wanted to perform a ritual here. Could Katasak have found a better means to alleviate Constantine's symptoms? Crater, without a doubt caused by an explosive potion. The soldiers might have been carrying them. They must have been desperate to have taken such drastic measures. The corpses of both men and beasts. These soldiers fought dearly until the end. Neither Constantine nor Katasak are among them. Constantine and Katasak must have been visiting this place. Perhaps performing some sort of healing ritual. When the attack took place, the soldiers intervened, and many fell during the fight. But a group was able to escape down this path. We need to continue following their tracks.
Is it even here? Yeah, this.
More tracks. Footprints. They must have fled this way. Strange. These trees look half calcinated, as if they were exposed to immense heat.
Yes.
These weapons are in terrible condition. Whatever did
As
these
if
men
they
come
were
up
exposed to intense heat. Also, strange part of the game, this design choice to have these level 1 mobs in the game still. They're exactly the same mobs as when I fought them at the beginning. I'm level 19 now.
I can't believe that our soldiers could be carrying so many explosive potions. new footprints. It looks as if a group met up with them and took this path. There was more fighting over here. There are not only the corpses of our own men, but where could these other soldiers have come from? More signs of explosions. But what were they doing with all these explosives on them?
Oh.
There are footprints. Only a handful made it up to here. The path stops on this overhang, and despite signs of a skirmish, I don't see any sign of Constantine holding it to.
Let's go! Let's see more of this space!
These rocks were broken, as if they had taken cannon fire. What could have happened here? I don't recognize these men. Still more unknown soldiers. Could they have been responsible for the attack? This one is carrying a letter. Let's see. According to this note, these men came from a nearby camp, an old outpost of the Alliance taken over by the Coin Guard. They could well have decided to finish what they'd planned in New Serene. These vials look familiar. Katasach used the very same to stock his potions. He must have come here. I'm going to pick them up. I recognize this sack. It's my cousin's. Oh, Constantine, what have you gotten yourself into again?
I don't even understand.
Very well.
Isn't the guy super sick?
Constantine and
He could barely move.
definitely came through here to perform some sort of ritual, but they were attacked. An attack obviously involving wild animals. And then there are these traces of inexplicable flames. Could it be magic?
You cannot suspect my people are behind this attack. You have strayed far from the path. No one would have attacked Katasach.
Unless he himself was behind it. He is a powerful Donegad. The beasts obey him.
How could you even think something like that? He is a healer. He brought comfort to your cousin.
Perhaps he only did it to gain our trust. With Constantine captive, he now has leverage to apply to the colonists and force them to accept his conditions. But in all truth, I have no idea what to think. But regardless of who is guilty, I must find my cousin. We could return to Wen Xavier to learn more. Perhaps Katasach returned there. Or maybe his Voglendai could tell us where to find him. We are also going to have to visit the outpost. Their soldiers were involved in the combat, or at least the end of it. They must have some stories for us.
That trail seems a better one to follow. Katasach is a good man, but the soldiers and the lions have already betrayed you.
That's true. But I do not see how they could have made these animals obey them. However, one way or another, Constantine is in danger. Let us be on our way without further delay.
Without further delay. Well, let's go to this camp and talk to this guy. Let's go here. Ay, 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 ay. Fuck. I have to walk back? No, 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 no. There's gotta be a shortcut. What's this other path? There was one here. Right here. Secret path. Look at that. Orange loot. Oh, I can leave from here at least.
Bit of poison on my blade, and let's go.
I'm missing so much loot. Yeah, well, I guess if I picked up all the 2 and 3 golds, it would have added up to like 500, 600 gold by now.
I've heard stories of your exploits. Thank you for all you've done. It's unusual for us to be offered aid by a Renaigse. It seems my Tiern was right. You are on Almanawi. How can I help?
Katasak has disappeared. Would you have any idea as to where he went?
What? But my Tiern followed you to help you. How would I know where to find him?
I don't know exactly what happened, but he took my cousin to a particular place. A place to perform a ritual. Their escort was attacked, decimated by beasts and by magic. And my cousin and Katasak have disappeared.
And you believe that the Tiern has taken your cousin and killed his soldiers? Your heart must beat in shadow to believe that the man who offered you his hand only did so in order to better betray you.
Wait. This is not what my friend wanted you to hear. Perhaps they were wounded, and your master wanted to take Constantine to a safe haven to heal him. We must find them at all costs. Wherever they are, they most certainly need help.
Forgive me, Doneged. Your words are true. I spoke without thinking. But I do not know how I can help you.
There may be a way. I found these vials of potion on the battlefield. Do they belong to your master?
They could very well, but let me see them closely. No, they are not his. This potion does not seem like any of those my master prepares. I do not know this smell. The plants used to make it do not come from here. Another Doneged must be implicated, but none that I know would attack Katasach. May the trees protect us. Who would attack the water that heals? The earth that feels? They must be in grave danger.
Yes. I sincerely hope that we will find them. That they are alive and well. I must go. I need to continue my investigations.
When you have discovered anything, let me know.
I have to go.
Yeah. What's next? Where do I go next? $600 meters? A bit of poison on me, blade. And then let's go! Can I summarize the story so far? My cousin got sick, so I'm looking for a cure. So I asked every single person in the world about the cure. Nobody gave an answer. The cousin ran off, together with his gay lover healer, and now we're looking for them. That's pretty much it. Also, it's implied the natives put a curse on them that made people sick. Or maybe not the natives, but the god they worship. I'm sure it's not the natives, right? It's gonna be some Scooby-Doo ass story where the Alliance did it or some shit. Or it was the merchants all along from the very beginning. It's not too bad of a story. It's very slow though. Parts like this in a game should not exist, for example.
Colonials? You must have gotten lost to have come this far from nowhere.
Idris Elba?
To whom do I owe the honor?
Desarde. I am legate of the Congregation of Merchants on this island.
A legate? Here? Pardon my dismay, but we don't get many official sorts around here. I am Captain Idris, of the Coin Guard. I am the ranking officer in charge of this outpost. What can I do for you, sir?
I need to be going.
Oh no, no, I chose the wrong one.
Good day, Captain.
Excellency.
I'm looking for Constantin d'Orsay, the island governor of the Congregation of Merchants.
A governor? Here? Whatever would he be doing in this rattle?
My cousin was part of an expedition in this region. His men and his camp were attacked. They nearly all died. But we found no trace of his body, which has us hoping that he may still be alive. Wounded and holding up somewhere, or even captured.
Have you cast your suspicions in our direction? I hope this is a joke. We've had neither reinforcements nor supplies for weeks. In my book, we've been totally forgotten. I wouldn't risk the few lives remaining to attack a governor's camp. I'm not crazy. I'm truly sorry for your cousin, Excellency, but we haven't seen him. And we definitely haven't kidnapped him. The region is dangerous. The natives are heartless. You should be looking in their direction.
You do know that we found the bodies of several men from the garrison up there, don't you?
How could you be sure?
One of them was carrying a note, signed by your hand.
Oh shit.
I had hoped they'd have survived and would eventually return.
Explain yourself, Captain. What were your men doing
fuck,
on the cliff
man?
top?
They were monitoring the zone.
Monitoring?
They were to warn us of any troop movements. We have lost too many men to surprise attacks. We decided to take initiative and be ready. Yesterday, we heard screams and saw some strange lights up there. But I was hoping...
And you didn't go and see for yourself? You hear screams, certainly those of your own men, and you don't do anything.
So the last of my men give up their lives for nothing as well? You can think of me as a coward if you like. But me, I'm taking no more unnecessary risks.
Why do I have the feeling that you're holding something back from me?
Insist.
I understand what you're feeling. The pain of seeing your men fall one after the other. The feeling of being abandoned by your leaders. The anger. But if you know anything, speak. My cousin is not one of them.
I don't know what to tell you, Excellency. I haven't stepped a foot outside camp.
Speak.
I am convinced that you are hiding something from me, Captain. I will return.
And my answers will not change. Anything else?
What? What?
I need to be going.
I'm not giving him gold.
Ayun niya.
Thank you, fucking news, for the 40 months. Gonna look for evidence. Sending in soldiers to monitor. Who the fuck does he think he's kidding? Oh wait, it's my people. If I could choose to murder every single one of them, I would. No doubt about it. I'd give them all a quick death. I've played the Dragon Age series. I played all 3 of them. I didn't like the 3rd one. Look at that. Evidence right there! Thank you, Haryu.
I am 17 years old.
For the 17.
Am I old enough to be your waifu?
I like how the journal of the captain is just here on the ground. You motherfucker.
Good day, Captain.
Excellency.
We know that one of...
Why? This book. He did make, and according to our nurse, he won't awaken.
I'm sorry, Captain. Perhaps we can...
See him? Go to the infirmary. And if you really want to make yourself useful, try and save him. Anything else?
I need to be going.
I would very much...
Man.
What are you doing there? This is an infirmary!
I know. I've come to see the wounded soldier. The captain told me you might need my help.
That is very kind of him. But alas, it's a little late.
What are you saying? Is the soldier...
No, he still lives. But I've been asking the captain for weeks to escort me on a mission to replenish my stocks. I no longer have a single remedy.